Good morning. It is 5 o'clock in the AM. I'm your host, Brandon Hardison on Hardison's Tips, and we're here to help out all verticals of sales, whether it's a major account, key account, up and down the street and home sales, retail sales, or automotive sales. Just wanted to let you know that tomorrow at 12 noon, our Wednesday live will be suspended for this week, but we do have a very special guest for the following Wednesday, being September the 2nd, and we'll let you know more about that. But you have to get to work, so let's get right to it. Why do we as salespeople lose? Back when I was at Reynolds Tobacco as a sales representative, I remember seeing a survey that ranked people's most common purchasing decision criteria from 1 to 10. This was a post-sales survey, one of those post-sales surveys that goes out and tries to attempt to discover what's more important when making a purchasing decision. Now, as a young sales rep at the time, I was very surprised to see that price was pretty low on the list. I believe about 7. I can't recall exactly what was number 1 in the criteria right now, but the top 2 of the 3 things, like vendor reputation and customer support, were critical judges on how likely that merchant was successful to be with that person representing the organization. You see, features were not number 1 either. It was something, I think, in the middle where features came up. So I bring this up to say this before you go out. Why you win or why you lose. It's common for sales reps to complain that they lost because of price or because the competition had a key feature or capability that your company didn't have. But this is really just a bunch of excuses. You see, when you lose, it's always for one reason and one reason only. You always lose because you were outsold. In poker, there's a saying that goes, there's a patsy in every game, and if you don't know who the patsy is, you're it. The winner knows ahead of time who's likely to win and who's likely to lose. The patsy thinks that he or she has a good chance of winning, and so does the competitors. So we need to do some things to make sure that we're going to be in that winning situation. How about taking responsibility? What I mean is taking more control over that sales process. To be successful in selling, you have to take full responsibility for your results, because in taking responsibility, you gain control. When you realize that you are responsible for all of your sales results, good or bad, you also realize that you are always in control of your sale. And when you are in control of your sale, you can maximize your closing rate and minimize future losses. By admitting that you get outsold when you lose, you then go into every sale deciding whether and how to compete for that business. Now, some deals are better for you than others. Some are better for your competition. And as you begin each and every potential sale you uncover, your first goal should be determining how fast as possible you can win, lose, or draw. Now, note this. This is very different because attitude always comes into focus of your goals to close. I'll repeat that again. Your attitude plays a great deal in your ability to close the sale. Focusing on just closing the sale should come only after you've determined how you can win. If you can win, then you should compete and sell as fiercely until you do. If you determine that a competitor or a customer has the best position to win, then you should get out of the deal unless you can determine a valid strategy for changing the rules back to your favor. You see, when you follow simple principles like this, you will sell more naturally and become a better salesperson. And the biggest thing, rarely be outsold again. So if you want to take away something for this morning, you want to be outsold, you want to win. Are you prepared to play? It all starts with your attitude. Once again, Brandon Hardison, President of Champion Strategies for Hardison's Tips for Wednesday, August the 25th. And as always in parting, you go out and you make it a champion.